Here's a question for you. How many times did you end up with a lower grade than expected due to poor APA formatting in your essays?
The College Disruptor.
The 6th APA edition that was published in 2009 was replaced in 2020 with the 7th edition that includes a few changes. So we decided to focus on the most recent edition, and that's why we prepared a quick and easy guide for you to learn how to format your APA 7th edition paper in just 5 minutes. Let's start with the basics. APA stands for American Psychological Association. It is used to cite the different types of sources in social sciences such as psychology, linguistics, economics, and others. The APA format will allow you to format your writing more professionally while also giving credit to all the sources you use throughout the sections of your paper. Number 1. Your paper should be double-spaced on standard size paper and have 1-inch margins on all sides. Number 2. The APA Style Guide suggests using one of the following fonts: Times New Roman size 12, Calibri size 11, Arial or George size 11, or Computer Modern size 10. Number 3. The first word in every paragraph should be indented 1/2 inch. If you have a friend who also needs help with college subjects like this one, share, like, and subscribe to assist them in this journey. Now let's talk about the paper sections. Almost all assignments done in APA format have the following sections: title page, table of contents if it's required, abstract if it's required, main body, references, and an appendix if it's required. These are the most common ones, but that doesn't mean your specific paper has them. It will depend on the requirements of your assignment. The simpler or more informal ones tend to have only 3 sections: title page, main body, and the reference section. Your title should be inserted in the upper part of the first page. The title should be bold centered with upper and lower case. Insert the author's name below the title after a double space. Then insert the educational institution below the author's name. And lastly, the course name, the professor's name, and finally, the due date. For the title of your paper, be as concise and direct as you can. Don't use more than 12 words. And please avoid abbreviations. Keep in mind that all the text in your paper must be double spaced, including the title page text. For this part, there are 2 easy steps on how to number your pages like a pro on Microsoft Word. Select Insert, then Page Number, then choose the top right-hand location. And that's it. Keep in mind that the first page will be numbered 2 in the 7th edition. Next step on the guide, the abstract, but only if your essay requires it. Your abstract begins on the 2nd page. Center the word abstract in bold. Do not italicize, underline, or use quotation marks. After that, begin a new line with a concise and specific summary of the critical points of your research: the main topic, research questions, methods, results, data analysis, and conclusion. Your abstract must be 1 single paragraph, double-spaced, and about 130 to 150 words. In the previous 6th edition of the APA format, the header on all the pages after the title page of the essay used to be written and formatted in different ways. However, now in the 7th edition of the APA format, it's no longer necessary. This makes it easier for you and adds simplicity to your paper. Now here's the good stuff, the body of the paper. In the body, you will discuss all the aspects that make up your paper. One of the most important parts of the body in APA is in-text citations. I'll briefly touch up on this, however, you may need to do more research when citing special sources. In-text citations will help you make direct references or paraphrase another person's work to avoid plagiarism. Doing this will require you to add the author's last name, the year of the publication, and page number if applicable. Direct quotations are less than 40 words and are incorporated into the text. Here's a phrase to indicate the author's last name, date of publication, and page number in parentheses. Quotation marks are used to indicate specific information since you're quoting word for word the author. There is another way to cite it in case you do not indicate the author before the quote. Just state the author's last name, year of publication, and page number in parentheses after the closing quotation marks. And since we know this is a normal doubt, yes, the punctuation for the sentence goes after the parentheses. When paraphrasing, start with the author's last name, the date of publication in parentheses, and then paraphrase the text. For multiple quoted works, separate each work with semicolons, like shown here. When citing multiple authors, use an ampersand to separate the names. Now, if you have 3 to 5 authors, this is how you do it. The first time you cite the author in your paper, do it like this: Latessa, Hubbard, and Matthews, 2009. And any subsequent citations will be like this: Latessa et al., 2009. The text et al. Will replace the rest of the authors. Remember to add a period after al and a comma after the period to add the publication date. If your quotation has 40 words or more, indent your whole quotation ½ an inch and start writing in a new line without quotation marks. And then state your source. If you followed all the previous steps and now you are here, then congratulations. This is the final part of your assignment. It's normal for students to get frustrated trying to remember all the details needed for references. However, technology is now our best friend and there are many online tools that can help you. We recommend Citation Machine, EasyBib, and ZBib. We're going to leave the links in the description below so you can check them out later. You need to know these points before you start with your reference page. Start the reference page on the last blank page of your essay. Write the word references or reference, in case it's just one, at the top center of the page. Make sure it's in bold, however, do not italicize. Each source you cite in the body of the text must have a reference entry on the reference page. Sources must be listed in alphabetical order by author last name. If your source takes up more than one line, make sure to indent the following line by ½ an inch margin. APA style does not include the use of an outline at the start of your paper, but your professor might have a valid reason for requiring one. Therefore, if the instructions seem to contradict APA style, ask whether this is intentional. We know that there are many APA requirements and you probably won't remember them all, but don't feel bad. You're not alone, and now you can use our guide anytime you need it. Please subscribe, like, and share this video to learn more information about colleges and make our Grade Hacker College Disruptor community bigger and better. You can also find this video as an article in the Learning Center on our website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video.